Sorry.
No, that's okay.
Oh, dude. My bracelet totally came off. Fuck, that's a bummer.
I
God
know.
damn it.
I know. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I feel like this is like Champions of Hope's fault.
No, I mean, no, it's my fault. I'm too careless. I just shouldn't have jewelry or anything that I could risk losing. It's like, yeah, no, plastic from now on.
Just straight beads.
Straight beads and string and stuff that I could just make again.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, totally. Yeah, I've had like lots of stuff go here and there.
Yeah, it's not my first rodeo.
Yeah.
I'm a forgetful guy. Shit happens.
Yeah, no, I feel that. You want to move that mic a little closer to your...
For sure.
Yeah. I can move this so it's a bit closer to you.
Excellent.
Okay. Well...
Great start.
Oh my God. Oh, I'm just like laughing because it's just like, oh, it's just like so painful.
Yeah, like the bird is one thing, and then it's like the bracelet. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's too much.
It's too much in one day.
You can't help but laugh at it.
Yeah. Life's absurd.
Truly.
Oh my God. Well, Mustard Masher, aka Max, aka Kaedin. Thank you for coming on the podcast.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So can you tell me just a little bit about your start doing art and how it came to be with you being a vendor?
Totally. I've always just liked arts and crafts when I was a kid, and after I graduated high school. I mean, a little bit in between because I graduated during COVID, so there's that big spot of free time.
Mm-hmm.
So I just started like cutting up magazines, and I didn't know it was even a medium. And then someone told me like, "Oh, you do collaging?" And I was like, "I guess so." So I just kept doing it, and then another friend told me like, "Oh, these are nice. You could sell these." And I was like, "Oh, thanks." And then like here and there, like friends would buy them, and yeah, just sort of snowballed from there and there. Got more passionate about it, more into it, and yeah, I moved to BC, and then it took a year to like try and break into the scene.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know how to talk.
No, don't even worry about it. No, that was great. How come you moved to BC?
I just always wanted to. Like,
Yeah.
growing up, we'd visit family in the summer. And I was
Mm-hmm.
like, wow, this place is so nice. Everyone's so nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. And you're from Alberta, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. What was it like growing up there doing art there?
It's fun. I mean, it wasn't really a huge focus for most of my life. Just like, yeah, I guess I only really started once I got like that kind of free time.
Oh, interesting. So once you left high school.
Yeah.
Nice. So, because I was talking to Shauna too, and Shauna was also a bit of a late bloomer, and I'm also like a late bloomer with art and music, where like it came after, like some people, they're like, oh, I've been doing art since I was like 3 years old. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
But like some people just like, they have like free time and open time, and then they just get into it. It sort of just like happens naturally.
Totally. Yeah, no, it's never too late. That's like Manny. He's been doing it forever, like consistently.
Yeah.
I mean, like I cut out snowmen in elementary school, and then just like shit here and there, but there was never any consistency to it.
Totally. That was like me with music, where like I had a guitar, but I never really played it. I was like, oh, it would be nice to play, and then never got around to it till I was like 18 years old and broke up with my first girlfriend. And I was just like, all right, I guess this is happening now.
That was the push.
Yeah, that was the push.
Like that whole time, I play guitar.
Yeah.
And you're like, shit, no, I have to.
No, I actually have to live up to my word.
Yeah.
Damn it, dude. Because I've seen some of your collages, and they're very intricate. And I don't know too much about collaging, but I know there's, some people who just scissors, cut out magazines, put them together. then there's other people who like will use a scalpel and like directly cut out like the figures they're trying to get. Like, what is your kind of process with doing it?
I started with scissors.
Yeah.
It was the same person who was like, "No, you do collaging," who told me that you could get like scalpels and that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I mean, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, thank you for that. By the way, the intricacy and the attention to detail is how I convince myself that I'm talented. Like if it's just one of those things where you're like, this is stupid. I gotta go to law school. You know, I'm not getting anywhere. You could be like, oh, at least I cut out that palm tree really well. You know,
It's so funny. But like when I saw some of your artwork, because I had the pleasure of like looking at it quite a bit because I edit all of our videos, and there's a lot of like footage of you from volume 3 where you were vending in that like abandoned warehouse that we had that show in. And it seems to be very like people focused.
yeah,
Is that kind of fair to say?
absolutely. Yeah, thank you again, by the way. But yeah, my interest is definitely in people, like that kind of thing. Like I did a commission a while back for this one dude, and he wanted like a space themed, like 2001, like that kind of retro futuristic look, and it was like really space oriented, and doing it made me realize that I don't have like any interest at all in space.
Nice.
Like it's just purely terrestrial,
Yeah,
you know,
totally.
earth stuff.
Totally. It seems like your art practice is like very grounded.
I'm a humble guy, you know.
You're like, oh, whatever, dude. That's
Real salt of the earth kind of fella, you know.
that's so funny. What was it like, kind of breaking into the art scene? Like, how did that come about, and how did you get started doing that here in BC?
Do you know Scarlett, like the Back Pocket shows?
Yes.
It was her. She yeah, I DM'd her. I was like, "Can I vend at one of these things?" And she was like, "Yeah, sure." So that was the first show I did, and just I'm very I'm very critical of myself, so that helped like just make sure I was proud of everything I was vending before I brought it. Like, of course, it was great, like being validated by people, like, "Oh wow, this is really cool. You're really talented. Good job." But like, yeah. Shit, does that even answer the question?
No, it does. No, it definitely does. Yeah, like you put yourself out there by DMing the back pocket art girl, which is like,
Yeah.
it's a pretty big step to take, because I find like that's like a pretty big barrier for a lot of people.
Oh, totally it is. It's scary. It's like DMing anybody for any reason. Like, it's just daunting.
Totally. Especially when it's like about something you've created or something that you create. Because I feel like any type of art, like whatever it is, it's like it wasn't there to begin with, and then you just created it. So it's like it comes from just inherently a very vulnerable place.
Absolutely. I mean, creative is strong because I collage. I just steal everything I use. But yeah, no, it all comes from like vulnerability.
Yeah.
So putting it out there is spooky.
Yeah. I mean, like it's funny you say that, because when you think about it, like music is a very similar thing.
Totally.
Where like people are technically just stealing from everyone, right? And it's not like a bad thing, but it's like you take bits and pieces of like chord progressions or like drum beats or like a type of sound, and then you collage it together to make your own inspiration.
Totally.
Yeah.
That's sweet. Like there's this article I vaguely remember that my friend sent me about like the fetishization of originality. So whenever I like get too into my head, like, oh, this is no different than the painting I stole it from. This is stupid. It's, I mean, anybody who paints anything, we're the sum of all our experiences.
Totally.
Just less subtle about it.
Yeah. No, but it's so true. It's a friend one time was talking about, and I say friend, but it's Rain, our drummer. He was talking about how it's pretty rare that people have like an original thought. It's like we're all, like you said, molded by our experiences.
Totally.
And he compared it to like a rock, like coming out of the ocean, like how a rock just gets bashed with water and just gets formed and then just ends up on the shore. That's kind of like how art comes to be. It's like we get bashed with all these inspirations, experiences, like songs, movies, and then what comes out is this like rock that is like part of us.
Absolutely.
Yeah, totally.
That rock wouldn't be the same rock if it had been nudged
Yeah.
a degree less.
Yeah, totally. Where do you find a lot of your like inspiration from collaging comes from? Is it like solely from other things you see, or do you like have a picture in your head and you're like, oh yeah, I have this magazine that has this and this that would fit well?
All of the above, honestly. Like sometimes it's like an idea, I have a purely original idea that I like try and build towards. Other times it's like flipping through pages, I see something cool, I take that and put it to the side. Next thing, something cool that goes with it. Other times it's just like some shit I saw on Twitter that I thought was funny, so I'll put that on with like, I don't know. When I first started off, I didn't even think of it like art. I was like, oh, these are just shit posts. I'm making like analog style. So like a lot of my early stuff is just like like Twitter memes and shit with some goofy picture over top. But,
Nice. It's like an analog Tumblr that you're doing.
yeah, exactly.
That's so cool. I love that.
Thank you.
Where do you source most of your like magazines? Like, is there a specific place you go to? Do you thrift them, or like what is that?
Probably thrift stores. Thrift stores and like Facebook Marketplace, because they have a lot of like just collections of stuff, but I don't drive and they don't really drop stuff off that often, so usually thrift stores.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I have like collections of like magazines and stuff on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, like I got one really good one that I still use like to this day. I got like 2 boxes of Nat Geos. This guy had like 2 decades worth.
Nice.
20 decades, 200 years of Nat Geo. But just like any kind of bulk purchase.
That's so funny. Damn, that guy loved Nat Geo.
Seriously, centuries of collection.
That's kind of cool because I feel like collaging is just it's upcycling.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Like you're reusing things to make like a new piece of artwork.
Yeah.
Instead of just like fucking making more waste, doing like good art. Obviously, like all art I think is valuable, but there's something to be said about like reusing things that were for one purpose to bring them into like a whole other thing.
Absolutely. Yeah. Like just recycling. If I get really pretentious about it, I'm like, I'm taking this captured figure and I'm putting him somewhere new. I'm just like creating worlds. I'm like Dr. Manhattan.
I love that. Tell me about this. There's one piece that like I've looked at quite a bit. It's like it was this big piece you had on display at Volume 3 at the warehouse.
The big city one?
Yeah, it was like a big city. There's like some like medieval figures and stuff like that. Like how did like that seems like it would take a lot of work.
Oh, the octopus one, right?
Was it octopus?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Octopus in the middle of it. Yeah.
Yeah. How long did that take?
I don't know. Could have been like a few days, like a week. I think. Yeah, no, it's I can never remember. But it's annoying because I'll have like a smaller one that looks like it took me like a couple hours, but that one took me 2 weeks, and I'll have like one that's 5 times the size, and I'm like, yeah, no, I made that in a day.
Oh damn.
Yeah, they all get mixed up, but yeah, those ones are easy because they're crowded. So like if my intention is for it to be crowded, it's easy to just like, oh, take that, and put it all together. Like, not to say I'm just throwing shit at the wall, but it's easier that way.
Totally. How do you know when something's done? Like, do you get a feeling that's like, okay, this is good, or is it like fitting into a picture that you see in your head?
Yeah, usually the first one, just like, yeah, that feels right. That's good. That's good enough.
Yeah,
like, yeah. Sometimes I'll get too excited about it and just post it right away, and then afterwards be like, this isn't done.
You're like, oh.
Yeah. There's no consistency here. Now I gotta repost it with some extra shit. People are gonna be like, oh, I like the other one more.
That actually segues next into my perfectly into my next question, which is like, what's your relationship with your art and social media?
It's definitely pretty symbiotic,
Mm-hmm.
like almost parasitic probably. Because I don't. I have a website I'm trying to build, but I don't know how to do any of that shit. So my
Mm-hmm.
main source of like advertising is Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
I've tried to make a couple TikToks too, but it's not in my area of expertise, and I hate
Mm-hmm.
being bad at stuff, so I don't want to like I
Mm-hmm.
can't get myself to keep doing it and get good at it. It just like I definitely admire like all our friends who can make content with their art, but I just like I can't find a way to do it and still feel like genuine about it.
Authentic.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, I'm a content creator. I can't do this shit.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I'm just hoping like no hashtags or anything. People just find it.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
probably going to stay at like 500 followers, but it's if it happens, it happens. I don't know.
I mean, you do it because you love it, right? Like you love
Yeah.
doing art, and you try to show it to people in the way that feels
Yeah,
is most authentic towards you.
absolutely. Like I definitely like when one gets a bunch of likes, I'm like, oh, yes, I got to make another one right away. I got to capture this feeling again.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
then like I'm not then I'm a content creator, you know? It's I want to do it cuz I like doing it.
Interesting. Okay, so you kind of don't like that feeling of turning into a whole new medium and being like a content creator now on
Yeah.
like big social media platforms.
Yeah. It's I mean like there's like it seems like there's no way to do art as a career in the digital age without being a content creator too.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just
Mm-hmm.
lacking on it,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know. Yeah. I'm sorry.
You don't have to say sorry. You don't have to say sorry at all.
Sorry.
No, don't worry. Because I find that same sort of struggle with me. It's like with music. It's very, very similar. Where like you have to be like a content creator. You have to like put your music out there and make like fucking TikToks of you singing along to the lyrics, and it's just like, to me, I like internally cringe. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I can't do that. I'm
Yeah.
like, so I've tried to find ways that speak to my creative urges more than just doing like a cut and copy
Yeah.
of something that people have already done that works. Because like to me, it's like maybe it works, but like then I'm like not in alignment.
Yeah. If you can get over that feeling of like feeling like fucking Jake Paul while you're doing it, then you're good. Like, it's just a crazy hill to climb.
Yeah, yeah, no, 100%. Do you find yourself to be a bit of a perfectionist?
I don't know. I wouldn't call myself a perfectionist just because it's not consistent enough.
Mm-hmm.
Like too often I just say, oh, it's good enough. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I've worked on it enough. It's fine. But every now and then it's like, it's got to be perfect.
Yeah,
Or it's
yeah,
all,
yeah.
I'm trashing it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
If I don't get this right, it's done.
That's actually it's a good skill to have where you can kind of, because I always hear the quote like perfect is the enemy of good enough, where like sometimes it's best to just say that it's good enough and move on to the next thing
Yeah,
than like hyper fixating on it. Yeah.
that's true. But, you know, if you don't hyperfixate, people aren't going to call your stuff intricate. You know?
Yeah, or original.
You
Yeah.
got to weaponize that shit.
That's so funny. So what has been your experience like in the Vancouver art scene?
It's nice. I can't I don't have much else to compare it to.
Mm-hmm.
Like I never got involved in the art scene in Calgary or Airdrie.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's you know, I've learned a lot. I've been inspired a lot, met nice people.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you can really ask for. Yeah.
Totally. What do you think are some of the things that you've learned or have allowed you to grow as an artist being in the Vancouver scene?
I don't know, just being exposed to other artists and just all the kinds of people you meet.
Mm-hmm.
Just different yeah, different ways to look at things.
Totally, totally. What do you find? What are some of like the biggest things that you get inspiration from? Like, are they movies or people, like interactions? Like, where do you kind of draw from?
Um, all kinds of stuff, honestly, like something I heard, something I saw, something, yeah, interactions, all kinds of that.
Nice.
All on my own, actually. It's all completely
It's all,
original.
it's all original.
It all comes from right here, dude.
I just sit in my room and then it just comes to me.
Stare at the wall and inspiration strike. You know?
There you go. Yeah, that's awesome. Well, it's interesting you say like things people say. What is like the current thing that you're working on right now in one of your collages?
I got this not the octopus one, but the big city collage.
Yeah.
I'm working on the sequel to that.
Oh.
I've made a few now, but they get like bigger and better every time.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think I could come up with anything specific about it, but just like generally how people have enjoyed the last ones.
Mm-hmm.
It's motivated me to keep doing them. Like, yeah, when people like your stuff, you want to do it more.
Totally, totally. Do you subscribe to the whole avenue of like world building when you're making a piece of art?
Kinda. Like, I haven't, none come to mind where I've really tried to tell a story with them, but for the last city one, I think I used world building, just trying to think of like shadows and angles and shit, trying to make a cohesive image instead of like, just, I mean, not to say I just put them together, like there's no reason to them, but just like having something to follow.
Nice, nice.
I confused myself.
No, it makes sense. Like it kind of sounds like you, instead of like creating a world and then building off of it, it's kind of like you build it off like your intuition.
Yeah.
Like as you go.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah. Like that's kind of what it sounds like when you're explaining it, where it's not so much like, oh, I want to build like a busy city that have, you know, a million types of people. It's like, okay, this person goes here and I think this person fits with this other person. And like, that kind of sounds like what you're trying to explain.
Yeah. Like if it, just looking at it, seeing what fits, what goes where, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. No, that's cool. And how long have you been vending art?
About 2 years, I think.
Okay, cool. How many shows do you think you've done thus far?
100 million.
100 million, 100,000 million.
1,000, dude, thousands. But yeah, no, I couldn't tell you.
Okay, cool. Well, that's good. You've done a lot. That's awesome.
Maybe like 20, 30 maybe. I don't know.
Okay, cool. And how have you been finding doing the art vending shows that have like a music element to it?
It's fun. I mean, I get to listen to music for free. It makes me feel like part of the team.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, my only real like complaint with it really is like lighting. You know, like you're listening to music, they have how they want things to look. Like you're creating an atmosphere, but that atmosphere just makes it hard to see shit.
You like the literal layout of like where your art's placed in like the venue sort of thing?
Yeah, just like visibility.
Visibility.
But besides that, it's fun. I love doing it.
Yeah, yeah, totally, totally. And what are kind of like the different elements of like shows that just include art, where people are kind of just walking around to look at art? Is that kind of like an easier sort of layout to have because the sole focus is the art?
Yeah, I think so. That's where the focus is. So I mean, oh shit. God damn it.
Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. I just like spew questions sometimes and see.
I just like, I don't want to look like this if I answer like that. I got to get this right.
No, don't even worry about it. Yeah, don't worry about it. If it helps, like, I say this because it just like it sounds super self-deprecating, but like we're still a fucking tiny ass podcast too. So like I'll just like say whatever I want within reason, obviously. Yeah. I'm not just like spewing out some random stuff, but like yeah, it's I hope we get to a point where we have like millions and millions of viewers, but right now it's kind of just like fucking whatever strikes your interest. Do you think there's something that promoters could do better when including art vendors in shows that have music?
I think you guys do a great job. Like I've never interacted with a promoter that didn't make me feel welcome, you know, like they always I mean, yeah, Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, everybody's like, of course, Jesus Christ. I mean,
good.
you can't, like, it's hard to say. I mean, I'm sure people are coming for the music and the art. It's, yeah, no, I like the combination.
Yeah, because I think they go pretty like hand in hand.
Yeah.
Art and music.
Yeah.
Like it's a pretty like symbiote. I always do this motion, but like,
It's poignant.
Yeah, it's a symbiotic relationship, I think, and I think it complements it really well when people can like go watch music, go look, and the local aspect too is huge, I think.
Totally.
Like getting people engaged with the community.
Yeah.
And seeing like, oh, like there's great artists here, there's great music here. Like you just gotta like get a ticket and come see and buy some art.
Totally. And yeah, you know, they work together.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all art. It's just different mediums.
Totally.
Everything's art. You know, everything's art.
Life is a inherently a creative act. No, that's really cool. I like that that you've had good experiences with promoters thus far, and we try to like do the best job we can. Because I just found it to be like such a cool combination, and just more ways to like create like a third space. I know we were talking about that before we hopped on here, but to you, like, why are third spaces like so important?
It's just intrinsic to human nature. You know, you want to go socialize and meet people and see cool stuff and hear cool stuff, and it's a spot to do all those things. And it's, I mean, with the economy where it is, you know, it's important to have these spots that are like cheap to get into and just places to hang out. You know, like I mean, I didn't get out much when I was a kid. I was a little shut in. I just played on my Xbox all the time.
Me
like,
too.
Man, only way to go. But we missed out on like, I mean, high school and shit. There's house parties, but like nowadays there's nothing.
Yeah,
Like,
totally.
Kids don't go to the leisure center anymore.
I know. Yeah. Especially when you leave, like, I feel like when you leave high school, like it's such a big shock.
Big time.
Yeah. Like all of a sudden it's like, you don't go to school anymore and see your friends all the time.
Yeah.
Like you now have this like free time to like get a job and like, and like figure out what you want to do with your free time. And like,
and dude, unless you go to college, like it's fucking hard to make friends.
So
like,
hard.
I honestly didn't have like a friend out here until like my second year, maybe. Because the first year I just didn't put myself out there at all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's hard to make friends.
It's so hard. Yeah. And I think people say it's a Vancouver thing. I think it's a life thing.
Yeah.
Like
my girlfriend said that too. Like, I mean, Vancouver's, people are mean here. It's like, she showed me some article, like people are cliquey. I don't know. But yeah, no, I mean, being in a place where everybody's mean and cliquey, it's their fault, not mine.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, it's so hard to put yourself out there and like, cause you're inherently in a vulnerable place.
Yeah.
Right. And we feel like if someone doesn't accept us, then we're just not worth being accepted at all.
Totally.
You know what I mean? And we get into this like really dark place sometimes. At least that's how I felt. because I like, there was a long time there where I just like, I struggled to make any new friends. I struggled to like just have any people that were like within my community. And for a long time, you know, I blamed the city or the people because no one was being nice. But it was at the same time, like I wasn't going out there, like trying to meet with people, trying to hang out. Like
Totally.
it takes like, it gets me anxious just thinking about doing all that
Yeah,
stuff.
no kidding. But like that's what the third spaces are for. Because like, say you go into college and get a finance degree, like it's not going to be hard to fucking meet some finance bros and start hanging out with them.
Yeah.
When you're like, I mean, not to generalize us, but musicians and artists are a bunch of fucking weirdos.
They are 100%.
Like having a spot to meet other weirdos.
Yeah, totally. And I feel like, and again, not to generalize this again, but most artists I feel have that inherent like social anxiety.
Totally.
Like I feel like there's some of them who are like, some of them usually have always experienced it, and some of them have like broken out of it really strongly.
Yeah.
But everyone goes through that universal experience of like, oh, I'm like weird. I like fucking playing sounds with my guitar and singing.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
There's like, it goes back to that one thing about like everyone has the capacity to make art, but there's like almost an inherent selfishness that you're like, I'm going to dive all the way in on this. You know, like, I mean, not even selfishness, just hyperfixating on it. Like, this is what I'm going to do. This is what matters. And then you get good at that with no incentive. Like, of course it's like, oh yeah, one day I'll be like David Bowie, you know, but
yeah, totally.
it's like, you know, it's a long shot. So you're, I lost it.
No, I know what you mean. It's, yeah, you like, you dive into it just because you want to dive into it.
Yeah.
And then you become to a point where you're like, okay, now I got to fucking do it big and fucking make a splash.
Exactly. And like with that, like trying to meet new people, it's like, fuck, how am I supposed to like be how am I supposed to make friends with these normal people if my one focus right now is arts and crafts? Like I'm advanced scrapbooking and I'm going to try and like pretend to be normal enough to get a group of friends. Like it's fucked up. But when you have two like artists, they can really like nerd out about their fucking whatever thing. Like putting yourself in a normal guy's shoes. It's like, oh yeah, this guy's cool. I'd be friends with him, but he won't stop talking about his like grasshopper collection. You know? Like any kind of obsession is like generally off-putting. But when other people have that same obsession, it's cool.
It's so cool. It's like, yeah, like that's why I was stoked to talk to you, because I was like, I fucking like, I collage too.
Hell yeah.
And like, but not to the degree that you do, where it's like they're so like, at least in my eyes, they're like very intricate and very like detail oriented.
Thank you.
And like for me, like I just made one not that long ago that had like some Spider-Man comic book strips in it. Then it had like a piece of fabric that I had. I just pasted on there.
Oh yeah.
And just like an excerpt from like this Time magazine I had of like the 100 most famous photos like in history. And it just had like a small paragraph about it.
Fuck yeah.
It was just like so weird, but it like scratches that itch.
Yeah, you made it and it's you.
Yeah.
You know, it's nice.
Exactly.
And collaging is like, it's like, it's easy. You know, it's easy to just be like, I'm going to put this here, I'm going to put that there. But yeah, you find your medium, that kind of thing.
Yeah. I feel like you find a place where, which is like this kind of like, I feel like it's pretentious to say, but like you feel kind of like at home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, no, totally.
Yeah.
I get both of those things too. Like every time I talk about it, I'm so scared I sound like fucking James Franco and This Is the End. You know? Like, that's, yeah, no.
He's going crazy.
Yeah.
I do. I feel that too, man. Like, I remember when I was growing out of my like old group of friends and I started to get really into art, like I would talk about it and they'd be like, and I'd be like, ooh. I was like,
yeah, dude. No, 100%. Like when I was hanging out with my friends, I was like, guys, you can follow my art account? They were like, no, I'm not going to do that. My one friend, he was like, honestly, Kaedin, I don't think this is a practical endeavor. or some shit like that. I was like, fuck you. When I'm making Andy Warhol money, I'm not buying you shit.
He's like, honestly, this is not inherently capitalistic, so I don't think it's gonna pan out.
Yeah. And like Alberta too, I mean, my group of friends at least were very like, yeah, I'm fucking go to trade school, have a normal life, have a perfectly satisfying normal life. Like a childlike naivety. I'm like, what, you guys don't want to fucking be in movies and stuff? You don't want to be an astronaut when you grow up? Like, that's 17 years old.
Yeah, totally. No, I extremely align with that because I was I'm still very head in the clouds.
Oh, me too, dude.
Like, it's just
a problem.
it's a problem, but I also feel like it's a very good strength to have.
Totally.
Because I feel like sometimes people get like plucked out of the clouds, out of their own will, because life just crushes them down. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And like, there's nothing wrong with like, you know, going to trade school and getting a good paying job and
100%.
having a family. Like, that's for sure. If that's what you want to do, like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
But for me, like throwing on shows with art vendors and playing music live and dropping an album that doesn't really make that much sense and putting paper bags over my head with smiley faces drawn on as the album cover. It's like, to me, like, that's fun. Like, that's what I want to do. And like, sure, it may not have the same financial payoff right now, but it gives me that like food for the soul.
100%. Like, I hear you, dude. Like, not to shit talk tradies or anything. Like, I admire them. I'm fucking jealous of them. I don't like being broke all the time. Like, it's just not who we are, you know? It's
totally
like, you know, it's fucking, we could just swallow it, become whatever, get into HVAC. You know, it'd be a good life. It'd be a perfectly good life, but I'd be miserable.
Yeah, you know? 100%. Yeah, and I align with that too, where it's like, I could do that. Like, I wish I could do that. Like, sometimes, like, I look at my bank account and I'm like, fuck, I wish I could just swallow it and just do welding.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. But it's like, for some reason, something inside of me just can't do it.
Yeah, dude. Like, and I've been doing the labor work for a year now. Bricklayer laborer. And I'm trying to do both, but it's just fucking like soul crushing.
Oh, totally. Yeah. Well, working full time to like fund the art aspect of it is like, takes a lot of energy.
100%.
Oh.
I'm just doing it until I can get ahead enough to focus back on the art. You know, that's how that shit goes, dude. I'm going to wake up and be 40 and be like, well, there goes that dream. You know, like my dad wanted to be a rock star, but he went to the oil rigs and had kids instead. And he didn't hide how fucking miserable he was about it. You know?
Was your dad like a musician? Was that kind of his thing?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He fucking shreds.
Oh yeah.
He's a big guitar guy.
Nice. That's awesome. That's awesome. But then, and then I think sometimes, like, I think your goals just shift sometimes, you know, and he probably has like a lot of, you know, appreciation for having kids now and everything too.
100%. It's not like he hated us. It's just like, you could tell it's not what the guy wanted.
Yeah. He had to like swallow it. Yeah. Totally. What's your dad's name?
Jason. If you're listening, hi, Dad.
Yo, shout out Jason the rockstar, dude.
Fucking A.
No, that's so cool. I like my and this is so funny. I've never talked about like my dad on it because we have a bit of a distant relationship, but he's like continues to be head in the clouds and like he's like 50 something trying to be a rapper.
Fuck yeah. That's like, sweet.
Just like, yo, that's legendary that you can still try to do that.
Straight up. It's like like I remember when we still lived together, when I still lived with him, my brother, he also plays a guitar and he'd be practicing and my dad's like, here, let me see that.
He's like,
yeah, fuck. I spent like 20 minutes just shredding. He's like, I don't even want to. My brother's like, I'm practicing. You know, I get that thing back, but
Jason just shredding in his son's face.
Literally,
that is so funny. Oh my god,
he's just noodling around on there. My dad's like, let me show you some lick, buddy.
He just gets so into it,
Yeah.
forgets he's even there.
Seriously, like, fuck, what was I doing? Like,
That's hilarious. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's something to be said about like having your head in the clouds, and I think we inherently kind of take that risk where like maybe we do end up turning 40 and we're like, well, didn't work out, but like to me it's almost like it's worth it, at least in my own like head, it's worth it to go through that whole thing and just say that I fucking tried.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Like, yeah, no, you're totally right. You can't not do it because this or that could go wrong. You know, like, yeah, I agree.
I love that. What would be some like advice you would give to someone who is, you know, a young artist, just got out of high school, kind of like you did, and is trying to kind of break into the scene or make some friends? Like, what's some advice you think you would give them?
Look past what you're afraid of and you'll know what you really want to do. If you feel like going down a certain path will exclude another path, you don't have to make that kind of decision in that moment. It's something you can try to balance, and if you can't balance it, then don't. But if you feel like you're not the same as everyone else or the people around you, there's nothing wrong with that. So go for it.
Nice. That was good.
Thank you.
I like that.
You mean it?
Yeah, I mean that. Yeah.
you.
That was good. That was really good. Yeah, I think it's, look past the failure.
Yeah.
Look past the fear.
Yeah.
What I should say. Right?
It's, I mean, and with the economy where it is, you know, you're going to be broke either way. So just go for it. Try, you know?
So true, man. Like $15 for a dozen of eggs, bro. Like, yeah, like
No
we're
kidding.
cooked.
We're done. It's going to be a rough couple of decades.
Like, you might as well go for the art. Like,
Yeah.
you might as well give it a shot.
Exactly. You know? Yeah.
I love that.
What are you going to... It doesn't matter what you do. We're going to be consumed by nuclear fire, you know?
So true, man. So true. So do you know much about Shauna's project, the Suitcase Collective? Because I know you've kind of been a part of it.
Yeah, it's I don't know a ton. I know she got the name from a different collective she did. She's just recycling shit, but it's nice. Her objective is just like the same as yours, like not the consolidation of the scene, just like the of it.
Like
The establishment of it.
the accessibility of it.
Yeah, like it's already established. Like people know about like the Vancouver art scene, but like to have like an outside, a consistent view of it for the outside. You know, like I had no idea what I was doing when I first moved out here. I was like, I got to get to Vancouver so I can get in the Vancouver art scene. But if there's like a YouTube channel or Instagram accounts that you can like sort of hover around on and observe before making your move.
You're a little chilly.
Just a tiny bit. It's going to be a funny cut.
All of a sudden you have a full blanket on you. That's legendary. Is that a bit better?
Oh, yeah. That's nice.
For the millions of viewers who are watching here, we budget cuts cut out our heating heating fund. So
Mark Carney's liberal government took our heating.
that's great. That's gold. That's gold. Yeah, but I think one of the things that I've been doing, which maybe you noticed on the videos I've been posting, that like kind of cringy, but I'm trying to like do a big push to like get the general public away from just going to bars and going to clubs
Totally.
and like coming out to shows
Yeah.
and like seeing music, seeing art, and like getting drinks and having that kind of similar experience that like just minus the like waiting in line for 2 hours
Totally.
and
Totally.
like funding some like rich millionaires club
Yeah.
to further expand.
And like I don't think they're cringy because they're right, you know. It's like you want to do something tonight. Well, your options are fucking bar or club or nothing.
Yeah.
Because there's no third spaces. You gotta have like some variety.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, no kidding. Like
Yeah.
you could, I mean, clubs fun, bars are fun, but so is like live music. And
Yeah.
buying our stuff. You know?
Yeah. And I think you get the same vibe too. You get to meet people, talk with them, right? Maybe meet a new person, right? And it's like, yeah, it's just, I think it's like an untapped market, so to speak, of the general public, like hasn't seen yet, I think. And I think if people from like Vancouver can opt into like going into one of these shows, like they'll see how valuable it is.
Totally. It's stimulating the local economy. Your presence is like valued. I mean, it's valued anywhere, but it's nice to feel like you're a part of something. And
Yeah.
that's how you feel going to these shows and shit.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I'm glad you said that. I think that's what we're trying to do. So usually when I end these podcasts, I have like a big question I ask, and feel free to take your time to think on it or just spew it out. I stole it from some other podcaster who I still can't remember the name. Every episode I try to, and I can't. And I did not put the effort in to figure out the name.
They'll get their credit one day.
Yeah, they're already huge.
Yeah.
Like, they do like entrepreneurs and stuff like that.
It's going to hit you in the middle of the night. You're going to be like, fuck, I got it from Joe Rogan.
Oh, it's not Joe Rogan. That'd be funny if it was though. It's like Andrew or Andy something. Some dude with like blonde curly hair. But let's say your art is just like wiped off the face of the earth, like your Instagram accounts, you know, your time at art shows, vending. Like, what do you think would be the core message or piece of advice or anything that you would want to leave people about your art?
Fuck, that's a tough one. It's all about me. I want them to know I made it. I don't even know. That's a fucking brain buster. Just that. I don't know. I don't know if the majority of my art is saying anything. Because I don't know. I just like that it exists. And I don't like to, I mean, there's a couple where I'm like, oh yeah, this means that means this. But I like to think that two people can have two different takeaways from it. And that what they took away helped them in some way in their lives. Even if it's just some cool picture they think of like a couple weeks down the line and then never again. It's just, yeah, fuck, dude. Like the whole core of it is that I just want it to exist. If it doesn't exist, what the fuck? What am I gonna do? Yeah, no, I just have fun.
Nice.
Here's to feeling good all the time.
The endless hope of dopamine.
Yeah. The pursuit of dopamine. Yeah. That's all that matters. Chase the next high.
Oh, that's really good. That's really good. Well, I appreciate you putting up with me with that question. I think it's always it's kind of just like, what the fuck?
What the fuck did you say to me, dude?
What the hell?
Yeah. I'm done.
Yeah. No, hell yeah. Well, Kaedin, thanks for coming on. Do you want to shout out anything that you're doing coming up? Anything like that?
Thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure. I think The only things I have on the docket for now are November 14th, Champions of Hope Volume, what was it?
6.
Volume 6, Jars album release party. Shout out to the dead hummingbird I found on the stairs. I'm sorry that I didn't find you sooner. I could have brought you in, nursed you to health maybe. But yeah, shout out to the bracelet that I lost on the way here. Fuck. Yeah. I think that's about it.
Nice. Well, I think you gave the hummingbird a nice end to the life cycle.
I'm honored to have been there for it.
Yeah. I have one story about a bird and me in a Mad Hatter costume.
Oh, fuck. I gotta hear it.
Okay, it's just like I worked at this cafe for a while. People, if anyone from the cafe watches, they're gonna fucking call me out so hard on this. But it was Halloween, and I had made a Mad Hatter costume from the movie. So with the like sachet of like threads and like the hat and everything, I made it of like an old Tim Hortons coffee can or whatever.
Oh shit.
And I like had a blazer where I like hot glued lace to the cuff so it looked all fancy. So yeah, I had the Mad Hatter costume, and then some customers like, oh, a bird just like hit the window, and the bird was like on the ground, like kind of like breathing like heavily. I was like, oh shit. So like I grabbed gloves and like picked it up and like put it kind of like on the garden, and then gave it like some like chest compressions to see if I could help it. And then I had to go back inside because it got busy, and then the bird like flew away.
Oh shit.
I was like in a Mad Hatter
The
costume.
fucking spirit of the Mad Hatter like traveled through you and brought that bird back to life. That's fucking nuts.
So funny, man. So funny. Yeah, just straight ridiculousness, dude. Yeah.
I'm glad we've both had bird experiences now.
Yeah.
I wish mine came back to life.
Yeah. Hey, but you were there for it. That's more than the bird could have asked for.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Most people probably would just walk by it.
That was my biggest fear, that someone would just step right on it.
I know, and you saved it. Yeah.
So I almost cried, dude. No shit. I thought I was gonna cry.
It's sad.
It's so sad.
Little cute birds.
I've never seen a dead hummingbird before, man.
Yeah.
Goddamn. Beautiful creature.
I know.
They're so fragile.
And yet you never know. Maybe it could have gone back up and flown away. Because I thought our bird was like, I was like, oh shit, this thing's fucking dead. Like it was twitching and it was like breathing heavily. I was like, oh, I'm gonna just like, and then just go back inside.
Man, mine was twitching too. As I was like kicking him into the cup. He's dead by then, but he was limp as hell.
Yeah.
What kind of? It was a crow, right?
No, it wasn't a crow. It was like a small bird. I think
Shit.
it might have been something. I don't think it was a hummingbird, but it was like a small. Like I wish I knew birds. Like I was just bird watcher in my spare time. But yeah, it was. I don't know, orange chested. If you know what the bird is, please let me know.
If these descriptions have rung a bell, any bird watchers out there?
Yeah, but again, thank you so much for coming on and being on the podcast.
My pleasure. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for the blanket.
Yeah, of course. Sorry, it's so cold in here.
No problem.
Yeah, your art's freaking killer. Please catch Kaedin at our next show, November 14th at the Mezzanine. He will be vending his amazing collages.
Thank you.
And it's going to be an absolute blast.
You bet your ass it will be. We'll see you there.
Yeah. We got some little ending music here. It's going to be a bit loud, just so you know. I don't know if this is the right. Oh, no. That is, is it this one? No. Is it this one? No. Oh, it's this one.
It's the outro music. That's so sick.
And we're done. Thank you.